So this is the Bolt 250 from boltrc.com. It's a low profile carbon fiber mini quad made for FPV. On top I have a 1300 mAh 45 to 90C 200G 3-cell battery, a battery beeper so I know when to land, a 200 milliwatt FPV transmitter from RC Timer, and the motors I have on it are the Dragonfly 1806 or Dragonfly MC1806 2300 kV motors with counterclockwise rotation and clockwise rotation prop adapters so that your props don't spin off when you're flying. It's got a circularly polarized antenna. It's got SN 16 amp DYS ESCs, 5x4.5 props. They're not bullnose props, they're just normal. There's an orange receiver that I modded by taking the old crappy antennas off and putting copper antennas with sellotape or sticky tape around them. It's a lot more durable and probably better tuned. If you're going to do that yourself, you need to make sure it's at the right length so it's tuned properly with the frequency of the 2.4 GHz radio. So here's the small camera. I did a review on this FPV set. It comes with the video transmitter over here and this camera. The camera is quite good. When I said in the review that it handles low light quite well, it doesn't really handle low light that well, but during the daytime it's fine. There's a little bit of color distortion, but it works pretty well for the price. I mean, it's only like $27 for the camera and the video transmitter, so you can't really beat that. I really like the battery strap that comes with it. I don't know, I just like to have a bit of branding on things that makes it look better. And yeah, so I've been flying this quite a lot. I've crashed it. Yeah, it's a broken propeller there. It's my first mini quad, so I bought, yeah, so this flies really well. I've got the Naze 32 in there. It's flashed with beta flights for clean flight, and it's tuned with the new G-Tune function. It's pretty cool. So I've got a setting for when I have the GoPro on it and when I don't have the GoPro on it. Two profiles in clean flight, because more weights just reacts differently. So I've got two profiles for that. I'm still using my Quantum V1 goggles. I probably eventually need to buy something else, but they work fine. I mean, I'm probably not going to end up buying something for like ages. Yeah, so here's just some flight footage of it. You're never going to really see some, like crazy, like fast, high speed, amazing footage that you see from like Shapu and stuff, because that's not really who I am. I don't know, I like footage. I'm going to use this more for just a bit of fun. When I don't have the GoPro on it, I'm just going to go a bit crazy, go under some trees and stuff. And when I do have it on there, I'm going to use it for some more photography. As you can see, the sort of flying I was doing, not much high speed stuff. Maybe in the future I'll try more powerful setup, because with these 1806s, it isn't the most powerful setup. It's quite sort of hefty with the GoPro on top of it, and it does work, but it doesn't have the punch I think you would have with 2204 motors or something like that. So yeah, it's a really good frame. It's actually got 4mm carbon. You can buy it in 3mm version, and you can buy it in 6-inch version, so you can fit 6-inch props, or 5-inch props. This is the 5-inch version with 4mm arms. And although they're probably not going to be very dramatic crashes compared to some of the other crashes you see on the internet. But I really like mini quads. This is my first one, and I don't really think I'm going to be... This is a really good frame for beginners. It's just really tough, so you're not really going to break it. It's not that expensive. It's only like 115 New Zealand dollars, or 100, or maybe like 90 Australian. I'm not really sure how much it costs, but it was pretty cheap compared to some of the other frames like a Blackout or an MXP 230. So I really like this. It's good value. It's really tough. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.